Creek off-road. Finally got my Power Commander 5 back. I had to send it to warranty back in Las Vegas last week. I had a problem with it. Throttle position sensor wasn't being able to read properly, and had to go a couple of steps for troubleshooting. I went with Neil at Power Pipes and PP. Huge thanks to Neil. Huge thanks to Steve Ram at Fuel Monster Injection. And especially to Dynojet, also pretty fast shipping. I spent almost an hour with the guy. Thanks to Danny, on the phone with him. Sent some pictures and everything, troubleshooting with him, and really a good service. Pretty awesome guy to work with, good company. And like I said, the TPS wasn't working properly, and figured out at the end that the wiring harness for the TPS wasn't wired properly. And got the new unit back, so it'll be good to get the unit on the bike now. So first of all, I routed the wiring harness over here, down where the factory bus plug is. Just got her out of the way. And first of all, I can start off with the rear injector. The plugs are kind of hard to go by, pretty hard to get access to. If I can get my hands to her. There she is. So that's the stock connector for the rear injector. 2-pin PCV, yellow and red wires. Let's get her in the lock over here. Make sure she's locked in. And give her some bit of dielectric grease in her. Always good stuff, especially when you're going in the water. Keep the crap out of it. There we go. Plug her in line with the factory plug right here. Make sure she's locked in properly. And again, a little dielectric grease. There we go. Always better more than not enough. And I had to go and plug her back where the factory injector is. Kind of hard to reach. Oh man, this is awful. We're back in over here. There we go for the rear cylinder injector. Let's make sure she's locked in properly. And there we go. Alright, now for the throttle position sensor. There's this one here in the back. Some people have tendency to go and unplug this one off. There's the one here in the rear. The factory white and blue wires. Connect her in line again. You see on the PCVs the gray and black wires over here. Get some grease again. There we go. All right. There we go, she's locked in properly. And I'll plug her back in. The throttle position sensor, there you go. Alright, now for the ground, we had to route the ground wire so it doesn't really go anywhere. Route her behind the factory wire harness over here. Make sure she's out of the way. And as recommended, just ground her right here on this slender, from the slender head, where your other common ground is set at. Always good to have good ground. Always a problem if your ground is bad. Alright, so here we go. Ground is tightened up. The wire's out of the way. And alright, now we'll go for the ground is set. Front fuel injector is 2-pin orange, so that's going to be the front injector over here. And another goddamn shitty place to go to, man. Another shot of grease in her, and there we go. So in here again. Alright, so you can see factory plug right over here. Kinda hard to go to a bit again. Man, these are a pain in the ass. There we go, heard her click, she's right in place. Alright, and now gotta go and plug this one here, factory fuel injector. Got some better idea over here. I think I'll route the whole harness here in back of the factory one. And get more space. Be getting careful not to break the shit out of them. Okay, alright. Now, I can get my factory plug over here. I'll try and go and drop it off. Man, seriously, these things are awful to work with. These are awful. Oh, there we go. God damn. Wasn't clicked in properly. There we go. Pretty clear she's logged in properly now. I'm going to get this one on the fuel injector. I'll get her right over here behind your coolant 90 degrees holes over there. Alright, so alrighty, heard her click, she's locked in. Alright. Now for the crank position sensor, 2-pin with brown wire connections. Crank position sensor is right over here between the two cylinder heads. Got a plugger in line, 2-pin wire. Got a shot of grease. Alright. There, that's a locking one, so right here in line. And we've got to go plug this one now around on the other side. And you can see here she is, right in here. Factory, she's blue and yellow wire from the factory, so you guys can identify it more easily. That's another kind of alright, there she is. Now, last of all, we'll go in front where the ignition coil is. That was the last for your PCV harness. Took off here the relay for the winch. Got her out of play. Just have to unplug your positive wire up front, so you can just stick her out. Got 3 10mm bolts over here, triangle wise, to get off of there. And the factory one is plugged right here in the back. This is the one right here. It's plugged right in your ignition coil. Ignition coil, can see it by its shape, got like two square shapes right up next to each other. And we'll go for some grease again. And another set of grease in that one over here. Alright, so gonna have to plug the factory wire over here in line with the power commander. There you go, she's locked in. And last of all, I'm gonna go and get this one and the factory plugged. Another messy place to go to. There you go. Oh man, this is awful. God damn. I guess that's where a woman's fingers is a must. I'll try and go with the pliers. That's probably how I made it last time. I'm gonna go, try and get a good grip on her, and there you go. Just so. Oh man. Really got lining them up straight. Man, this is a pain in the ass. Barely got full of shit running your way. Alright, finally got her into place. God damn it. There you go, she's locked in. Alright, now let's get the winch, the coil, the relay back into place. There. Yeah, they're all 10mm bolts. Nuts, I should mean. Oh man, my fingers hurt like fuck now. Guess we got it. Alright, so last step over here. Finally got these goddamn nuts on. Oh, my girlfriend did. Gotta screw back your relay for the winch. That stupid worn winch shitty ass that came with the bike just let me off last week, so that's gonna be another upgrade. Probably a KFI Stealth 3500. Probably the best choice up to now. Once the power commander is all set and everything, only thing I'll have to do is do the throttle learn. That's gonna be it, since the tunes are already downloaded and sent to the PCB. And get that cap back on her. Alright, here we go. That's all tightened up. Nothing loose on her. Alright, so now we'll put back the battery. I'll screw back these two little 10mm screws over here holding that plastic. Gave me a little help while reaching for the fuel injector plugs. And now for the battery. I got a Phillips screwdriver. Goddamn job properly. Working with the wrong tool always sucks off. Alright. I'll give her a try. Everything's good on there. I'll secure him later under the seat. I'll give it a try. Alright guys, she's going good now. No more check engines. Seems pretty good. Finally got a problem resolved. That was it for the installation of the Power Commander 5. Pretty easy. Though you have to stick your hands in small places and get your hands ripped off badly, but it's worth the cost. Thanks again to Neil at Neil's Power Pipes and Steve at Monster Fuel Injection, and for Danny at Dynojet Research for the help. Really appreciate it, and Motorsports Addicts too for the help they gave me and the good service. Thanks a lot guys, and I hope you enjoy, and see you next video. Bye bye.